What's up, Picks and Parlay family? It's me, Detroit Lenny, here on a Tuesday, October 8th. Coming to you live from the Bat Cave, so to speak. This would be a hell of a Bat Cave if it was real, but we are live. We are in full effect, trying to get to this so I can share us out, let everybody follow along on the contest page. I gotta go over there anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Today is the 8th, right? I can't believe it's already mid-October. I'm talking about football on Saturday and Sunday, and it's like the 12th and the 13th. We're going to go over a lot today. We're going to talk contest stuff. We're going to talk about that Monday Night Football debacle. Not really debacle, but well, it was for the Saints. I'll be honest with you. I mean, they lose their quarterback. That's an injury that's going to linger. You know what I mean? Let me just wipe in here. I got to get rid of crap. But these people from South Wales really want to join our group. At Sydney, Australia, those guys. We must be really, really big over there. Yeah, Port something or another. We're really big over there too. I don't know, Port Charles or somewhere. I don't know if that's really a thing. So we're shared out there. We're there. Say hi to the chat. Let's go. What up, Doe? I saw Brian Killahan in the chat. What's happening? Who we got today? We got lots. Let's review NFL. So just yesterday in general wasn't great. But it is what it is. The teaser over 36 cashed that part of it, but Saints plus 11.5 did not. So it is what it is, you know. Can I just get on one? But I really just thought that game, maybe another touchdown out of the Saints, and I would have, boom, you know, was what we needed. But it was not meant to be. Chris Olave over 6. I did it to 6 receptions for plus 120. I only ended up having 2. That whole Saints never looked right. Kareem Hunt over 2.5 receptions. That didn't work. Patrick Mahomes over 4.5 rushing attempts. He had 6. That cashed for us. That was courtesy of Brian Gillian, I think. Or I don't remember. But Travis Kelce didn't get nothing. That didn't work out for me. And then the Tigers, well, obviously we cashed the Tarek Skubal strikeouts. I'm sitting too far back on my green screen, I think. Just don't look over there. Oh, I know what it is. There. The fan's blowing. That AC kicked on. The fan's blowing. But anyways, too many missed calls on the Chiefs. I mean, that's the complaint with everybody with the Chiefs is just, you know, they get a little love from the refs. And it is what it is. So beat the refs, beat the Chiefs, beat everybody. That's my thing. Baseball-wise, Tarek Skubal, over 5.5 strikeouts. Never a doubt. You finished with 8. Best pitcher in baseball, period. I don't want to hear nothing about no Cy Young Award, AL Cy Young Award at all anymore. I don't want to hear nothing about that, about nothing from you Cleveland fans. FYI, Guardian fans, bow down to the Triple Crown winner. Bow down to Skubal. And he told you, too, I thought it was great when he walked off the mound. He was like, shut the F up to Cleveland Guardian fans. And then his mom posted on Twitter, Tarek Daniel. She hit him with the middle name. He was in trouble, but whatever. I think it's worth it. Tigers first 5. Oh, they just needed one fucking run. But that's just, I think that's going to be a trend with the Tigers in this series. It's just needed one run. So I was on the over 6. I got on that early. I thought we'd get a couple. Honestly, I didn't think School would pitch a shutout. I mean, shit, he was perfect through 4. I didn't think that. I think he'd give up a run. I guess I thought I'd see more here. But the parlay with him over strikeouts, Tigers winning, but the over 5 killed me. So all in all, yesterday wasn't great, but it is what it is. Now we look at today. Today we like the Dodgers. We like the Dodgers over 7.5. That's what I like in that game. I like the Padres and the Dodgers over 7.5. I just think we're going to get runs in that game with Buehler on the mound, and I'm not overly. I mean, King has been good. Don't get me wrong, but Buehler hasn't been Buehler in, is it fair to say, 2 years? In my opinion, and we haven't seen an under in this series yet. I don't expect to see a lot either. I mean, looking at the regular season, Padres win 8-5 regular season, but those totals end up being 7, like a 5-2, a 15-11, 8-7, 5-2, 6-3. There's a 2-1 in there. There's a 5-0 and a 4-0. I don't know what happened in that series. In May 10th, 11th, and 12th. But then you go right back to it, 6-5, 8-1, 4-2, 4-3, 7-2. So, and then this series 7-5, 10-2. So, I don't hate the plus money on a series that I think is going to go 5. However you get there is how you get there. I think I could, but you could probably bet whatever you've been betting the first 2 games. I would just stay with it because I think the series goes 5, and if you just stay on there, you'll be profitable at the end of the series. You know what I mean? But that's kind of where I'm at as far as that goes. But I kind of like that. Also, NHL wise, there is some NHL, and I do like an NHL game. And listen, this is going to be one of those things where people are going to resort back to this and go, you got no stats, so back this shit up and blah, blah, blah. I don't need any stats for this. The script is written. I believe in the script to a point, to a degree. I'm not naive about it, but I do feel like the script is written. Okay. I feel like karma is a thing. Guardians fans, it wasn't a catch. Wasn't a catch. Wasn't a catch. At first, I thought it was a damn good catch. I did. And then as the replay continued, the ball moves. At first, it was under his thumb. However, his hand. I don't know, whatever. And then, but thumb, ground, webbing. That's how it goes. It wasn't a catch. Wasn't a catch. Didn't matter. Won't argue about it. Won the game. That's all that matters. But that wasn't a catch. Again, karma. Ball don't lie, right? So we're going to go to the storybook opening inaugural game for the Utah Hockey Club. What the fuck is that? I mean, somebody explain. Somebody make it make sense. Make it make sense. I see some Mike, I'm going to talk about this in a solid second. Thoughts on FIU Liberty standalone college game tonight? Liberty is 17, yeah. See, it does. Bueller has an outing. I don't hate that, but I think it goes over. I think he can do this, and they have an outing, and he has an outing. You know, FIU does stink, but it is a lot of points. Padres first 5, full game. Don't hate that. Can't pull the trigger. Here's what I know what I can pull the trigger. This is what I'm going to get to. Utah puck line plus 150. Utah is so expensive for game 1. Who we got? I'm going to get to that too. Listen, I'm on the over in this Utah game. I got it at 6. 6 you can get at minus 115 right now. And I just think they're gonna want to see goals, okay? And I think that's where you go with that. So I don't hate. I like the 6 just because I could push on it. Against Chicago, I can't get to a side. Like I won't pay minus 175. I won't pay 160 to 190 for a team I've never seen play professional hockey. Screw, I don't give a shit about the preseason. And I know that whatever, it's not like they're all just a bunch of people they brought in off the corner in Utah. But I still don't see how it all gels together. So I won't go to a side, but I want goals. I want a lot of goals. I think they're going to get a lot of goals. I think you're going to see a lot of goals in this matchup. So NHL started the regular season, tread lightly anyway, okay? Tread lightly. There's no point in the start whole uniting every goddamn NHL game along the way. That's not how we do it. There's no reason to do that. Let's ease into it. Let's just mess around and have let's have a play on the NHL. Let's just have a play on the NHL tonight. And that's the play. I kind of wanted to go Utah in regulation, but I wouldn't hate an overtime game. Could you imagine? That's some trivia shit. That's trivia shit. That's like, oh, I'll tell you right now, you want some useless trivia knowledge? You want to name me the first NHL team to beat the Vegas Golden Knights in regular season in their inaugural season? You want to know who it is? I'll give you a hint. Detroit Red Wings. It was like game 5 or 6. Can't remember the actual game. The Detroit Red Wings handed the Vegas Golden Knights their first loss of their storied, historied franchise. Okay? Utah. That's how I feel about Utah in general. Nice. I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't know. But that's where I'm going. Talk to me about NHL, though. I don't want nothing to do with that Bruins-Panthers game. I just don't want a whole lot right now. I'm really not. Because I got a lot into college football, and I got a lot into some MLB. I don't have shit in WNBA. But I'm not opposed to getting down on some stuff as that goes. When's the next game, WNBA? Today is the Sun Link, but we got to wait till how that falls down, don't we? Something like that. I don't know. I don't have anything going on in there right now. College football. Here's what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to talk to you about the chat, dog. Yep. Hawks money. You do you on the side. I can't blame you. I mean, it's good value there, but it is the Chicago Blackhawks, so I don't put a lot in there. It's a weird stadium. I can't wait to really watch a game played there. I haven't watched nothing really of preseason besides some minor league and Red Wing stuff, but I haven't followed any other NHL team preseason-wise other than the Red Wings. So tail that over. Let's go. Let's cash some tickets. Let's cash. Group cash, like a group cash. It's like a group hug, but with money. I got over 6 plus 104. I like that. You got that early? Dang. Must have got that early. I got 6.5 at plus 104. But I don't hate that either because I just really want the 6 in my back pocket. And I really just want to have action. It's a degenerate thing. I just really want to have some action. I have 2 premium NHL plays for tonight. Use code 20% off. There you go. Head over there. Get Tom's premium plays over there. Look for them on the leaderboard. Picksandparlays.net. All over the leaderboard. You can go right to handicappers. You can just find them right there. You can find them. You get 20% off. Use that promo code LENNY20. It's in the description of the video. It's somewhere. It's usually on the screen. Use that promo code. Get some premium. If you want some premium NHL action, that's it. There you go. Get in on it right there. Don't forget, I'm sure he's got a card lined up for college football this weekend and NFL as well. St. Louis money line, Florida money line, 2-team parlay. I don't want nothing. I gotta ease into the NHL because once I get in, I'm in. So I'll tail some action, some trends, stuff like that. But I'm probably, before I truly start handicapping shit, it'll be next week for sure. Especially because, listen, by the way, this show will not be here tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. To be honest, probably Friday. It probably won't be here Friday either, depending on airplanes in the night skies. I don't know when my flight leaves back. I should probably find that out. That's a my wife question. So you got to ask my wife if I'm doing a show Friday. But I think I get back Friday like early afternoon, but it's already too late. So what I'll do is I'll probably do a Saturday show live. So, but there'll be a lot of live stuff, a lot of YouTube shorts, some TikTok parlays and stuff throughout the week while I'm there. Follow along on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's Detroit_Lenny. It's real easy. Find me on the Twitter, the X, or whatever it's called. Whatever. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that when I say X, or is it like Wakanda, or is it like DMX going to give it to you? I don't know if it's X or Wakanda or Twitter. Whatever that thing is, I'm over there. You can follow on the Facebook thingy. I don't post. I post stupid shit over there. I don't do Instagram. That's for the thoughts. I keep that for my honeys. That's my wife says. What are you on Instagram for? Looking at them hoes? That's how my wife sounds, by the way. But I will mess around on some TikTok. If you follow TikTok, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. Twitter, I'm gonna try and do more on Twitter while I'm gone. But I've been instructed to I don't know if this is a great idea. That's just saying. But I've been instructed to document it video-wise, like the journey of Wednesday's game. And then, so I have a debate Thursday. I should make this a poll, but I don't want to go into that and do all that. Here's my debate, and then we'll get into college football for tonight. Do I go to game 4 of the Tigers on Thursday, or do I go to opening night of the Red Wings game? They're across the street from each other. Kind of kitty quarter. I debate on the Tigers game just because I'm definitely going to tomorrow's game. So, like, I don't know when I'll see another Wings game. But then again, I don't know when I'll see another Tigers game this year. But if they go to the World Series against anybody in Southern California, your boy's going. Yeah, I know. I see you guys. I see you guys. I see you guys. That's what I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. But I think they're gonna. Let me see time wise. Let me see right here. So the Red Wings play at 8 o'clock at night, East Coast time. The Tigers would be playing at 6 o'clock. I'll be honest with you, it's probably cheaper for me to just sit at the bar right in the middle of the two of them outside and just drink. I don't know. That's a you know, maybe man. Somebody hustles up some free tickets. Your boy's down for what? By the way, I have tickets to no game. I don't have a ticket to anything. But I have a ticket to tomorrow's game. I legit have an actual physical, not a physical, it's online, but I have a ticket. Okay. Thursday, I have 0 tickets. I have no plans to get tickets. I'm not buying. I'm like, it's just more of, I'll be in town. I'll let your boy. Somebody's going to get me in somewhere. So FIU and Liberty. Man, why? Why, right? Liberty really hasn't played nobody. Well, in 3 weeks for sure, but they haven't. But ECU, UTEP, I'm telling you, is just a bad team. It is a lot of points. But man, I'm going Liberty. I just gotta go Liberty. I have a teaser set up, but I have it down. I took it down to 10. I did this teaser at Caesars because they have 16, and I didn't want 16 and a half. So I wanted to take it from 6 down to 10. And then I think I'm torn between the total. But I think I'm going to take it under. Because I don't see a 40 to 30 some game. But then again, it's, it's also it's Tuesday football. And weird shit happens on Tuesday football. So let's go over. I like that. I am. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take that, and which is basically it's going to be 49 and a half. But I'm going to tease that, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Whoa. I spent $1,000. I freaked out. I'll do that. So it'll be Liberty minus 10. Won't go the wrong way. And over 49 and a half. Follow fade at your own risk, but that's where I'm rolling. That's my teaser of college football for the night. And depending on where you're at, you can find that for about minus 120 to 125, maybe 130. Caesars is going to be a little bit more. They always they rape me on teasers. They really do. But it is what it is. But it's, that's the line I like. That's the line I like. I like that. What did you grow up a bigger fan of? Let's say probably Tigers. Tiger baseball is like since I could walk. I mean, there's an old picture of me around. I was a year old, so it's 50 years old. And my wife probably has somewhere digitally, whatever. And I'm in like, unless it's my 1 year birthday. Like, and I'm like, so toddler, and I'm in this yellow and white 70s stupid looking shit. But I got this Tiger hat on. Like, not this one particularly, but the same blue navy with the white. It's the same look. It's been the same look my whole life. But don't get me wrong, I've partied plenty of times with Red Wings stuff. But I think the Red Wings game I could probably get in easier or cheaper on the fly, because this game 4 I plan on being an elimination game. So if that's an elimination game, holy moly. I know. I don't tell me what they are. I think you put a bit of text message too in a group text that we're in, and I didn't look because I'm gonna tail all of them. I don't want to. So the Mets game. Which am I a bigger fan? I got 2 chips on my 2 chips. I know they're not sobriety chips. No offense, but I don't have any of those. So I got my Tigers poker chip. That's also a marker magnetic thingy. I got my Tigers one, and then I have my golf. Or some people will call it a whatever poker. It's a chip holder or a card holder. You put it on top of your card to play poker. I like my little Red Wing one. This some bitches. This is. Wait. Don't breathe shit. Yeah. So I don't know. That's a hard pick for me, man. I have one playing college football, and it's a 2-team parlay with Quentin Colby of Liberty. Now that's some degenerate shit right there. College football on a Tuesday, anytime touchdown prop, and a Padres pitching prop. This is why we're friends. This is exactly why we're friends. See, I like the over though, so I won't tail this, and I won't tail that just because I like the over in that Padre game. So I don't know. But as far as that Philly Mets game, man, can we just flip a coin and be done with it? But I think I'm going to get on the Phillies. But I don't want to. But I don't have anything yet. So that's where I'm at. Quickly, I'm going to go over contest stuff. We talked about Garrett Adams, college football. I got to put that post up. Ooh, what happened with what was the final score of that NFL game? 29-39. Oof. Just looked up. Pool. That's it. 39. So who had the least amount? Somebody had 42. Bro, do you guys make up these names so I have to say them online? Like Uncle Two Hips? What is right here? Damn it, Leonard. All right, so 49 was not the total. That's what I had. I was 10 off. So, oh, look at that. Tight ends 24. I mean, they've been playing since week 1. 3 points. 1 point week 2. Forgot week 3. Come alive. 3 picks. Week 4. 4 wins. Week 5. What does this tell me? Oh, how many times they've played this team? Oh, they picked the Niners a lot. Oh, don't look at mine. I picked them. Does this really tell? I picked the Lion. Whoa, damn! I picked the Cowboys a lot. Houston. I'm all over the place. All right, so tight ends 24. My debate is by the way, Craig Trapp's got these guys will probably get hoodies. He's got some hoodies he's trying to get rid of by the end of the year, just because he's got some new stuff coming in for 2025, some new logo stuff and design. So he's trying to get rid of the Bet with Repeat hoodie. Not trying to get rid of, but clear through that merch before we can get on to the new merch. It just sounds bad when I say trying to get rid of, but so those will be probably what's coming up. Perfect hoodie season anyways. Fall time is here, unless you live in Las Vegas, which is just death. So I think it's 102 out today. I don't think we're supposed to get lower than I'm trying to look up weather. By the way, I'm gonna go from it's only 94 today out right now. High 98 today. So we're gonna break 100, break down below 100. We don't see till next week. Next Wednesday, we see a high of 80. We'll get back down to normal type temperatures. Here's my problem in Detroit. Dear Detroiters, what the high of 65, 63, feels like mid 50s. I don't Lenny wears flip-flops. I don't like, it's hot out here. I got tan on my flip-flop tan line and all that shit. I don't know what I gotta put pants and shoes on. Socks. It's disgusting. Michael King has gone under this total in 9 straight games and 14 of 15. He's pitched 7 shutout innings versus the Braves. Wildcard game. I don't hate it. I just think in this series, we're going to see a lot of runs in this series, despite good pitching. So let's cruise over to NFL, shall we? For the rest of the week. Or no. Let's stay in college football for the rest of the week. Let's roll through that. Wednesday. Tomorrow. I have something in that game. I can't remember. I think I'm on New Mexico State. I don't know, man. I thought I was on something. I guess I'm not. I thought I was on something. Apparently, I'm not. All right, whatever. So I got nothing in that Wednesday game. So there's that. College football on Thursday, though. I'm on Western Kentucky, minus the points. I don't care if it's a bajillion. UTEP is bad. It is a 100% solid 1 million times percent fade of UTEP. So, get on or get off. I don't care. Either way, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm on Western Kentucky, but I've been fading Utah the whole damn time. And I don't know why anybody would not. I can't. 0-5, whatever. It's not like Western Kentucky is sitting here world beaters or anything like that. I'm not saying that about anything. I don't care. What UTEP's bad. If they prove me wrong, I'm also on James Madison minus the points at Coastal, or at home against Coastal. I think I just like James Madison, to be honest with you. I think they bounced back here after a loss last week, 21-19. But before that, beating Ball State, North Carolina. I mean, I get it, Gardner Webb, whatever. But it's still their conference USA opponents, or Sun Belt, whatever you want to call it. But Coastal, I beat Old Dominion, big deal. They lost to Virginia, but Temple they lose to. I'm not on the Coastal thing here. I'm just not. I'm going to take James Madison at home. I'm going to lay all those points. I don't love it, but again, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm also on the over in that game, but I got it at a bad number. I got it at 62.5. I see it at 60.5 now, so it's a bad number that I'm at. So it is kind of what it is. I might closer to game time get on a teaser where I take James Madison down if I could somehow get him down under a 3. But I really don't care. I think they beat them by a touchdown or more, so I probably just take them down and then I just go over that way. But these midweek games aren't the best by any means. The Friday game, I don't want to say it out loud, but boy, oh boy, am I on. I'm on UNLV. They don't play the best on the road. They're definitely a better team at home. I think they bounced back after that debacle last week. So I'm on UNLV. I don't want nothing to do with Northwestern and Maryland. I even wrote on there, do not. I just wrote no. And then Utah and Arizona. Well, Arizona State. Let me rephrase. I don't. I think that line's about right. I think you can take. For teaser purposes, I think you can take Arizona State up. I think you can take Utah down. I don't. What's I'm looking for the total. 45.5. I go up. Arizona State's got to get up for this game. They're both 1-1 in the conference. Both 4-1 4-1 overall. Arizona State beats Kansas. Not world beers. They lose to Texas Tech by a touchdown, by 8 points. But in a game in Texas Tech, I think they were kind of more into that game than the scoreboard reflects. Texas State they beat. Mississippi State they beat. And Wyoming they beat the hell out of. Arizona, or I should say Utah, coming back off a disappointing loss to Utah. Okay. Or Utah coming back off a disappointing loss to Arizona. God, get it right. The Arizona State's messing me up. Utah, 16th ranked in the country, loses outright 23-10 against Arizona. I do think they bounce back in this situation and they win this game. But this point total, I don't like the 6.5. If anything, straight up, if you don't want to tease or parlay anything, and you guys know me enough that that's what I do a lot of. So if you I don't say a lot of, because that's not true, but I definitely, it depends on, it's all relative, right? A chunk. But if you single bet this, I kind of take Arizona State. Plus the points at home. I do like James Madison to bounce back, but I haven't bet it right. It's hard. Stop. What's happening? What's happening? What's good? Good luck on all your bets. Appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by, my friend. What else we got? Saturday wise. Oh boy. Let's just go through what I like. Hold on. I gotta email my wife. Oh. Oh. I need to change the gate. Nobody gives a shit about that. You know I got a Tiger game to get to? College football. Let's just talk about some big games. Texas, Oklahoma. Damn it, man. Why can't we get there? Why can't we get there? I'm on the under 49.5, and I'm on Oklahoma plus 14.5. This rivalry runs deep. Everybody knows that. Red River Run, Murder Run, Red Run, River rivalry, whatever. There's a red in there, and there's a rivalry. I think there's a river. Maybe it's a creek. I don't know. Those people in Texas and Oklahoma play football different. But 49.5 is the total. That kind of scares me, just because this, in any kind of rivalry game like this, we could go deep into like overtime or some type of situation. Maybe if I search by just top 25, we can do that. And Texas, newly ranked number 1. Saw what happened to Alabama after being ranked number 1. I'm not calling for an Oklahoma outright win or anything crazy, no bullshit like that. I'm not saying that. But you don't think Lenny's got $20 on Oklahoma money line? At plus 530. I am, for the record, on the under 49.5. Don't love that though. But Texas is blowing people out, but they're playing dog shit. I mean, Colorado State 52-0. Okay. Michigan 31-12. UTSA 56-7. ULM, which is UL Monroe, 51-3. Mississippi State. Don't get me wrong. Whatever, but news in the NFL. Ooh, the Patriots are starting Drake May against the Texans. Okay, rookie. Here's the ball. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. So Texas ain't like impressing anybody with, but they do get style points for how throwing 50, 60, whatever. Well, they haven't scored 60 yet. They've been close. But on the flip side of that, Oklahoma 27-21 win, hard win in Auburn. They lose to Tennessee 25-50. That's a tough game, right? They beat the shit out of Tulane, Houston, Temple. I gotta feel like Oklahoma gets up for this game. I gotta feel that. I feel like the rivalry right here. I hate the Red River rivalry because Oklahoma always shows up. Exactly. They always show up. They got to, despite, listen, Texas ain't beating nobody. Michigan was their hardest competition. And Michigan, not great. Okay. And that's not hate on Michigan. That just is what it is, right? Rebuilding. Oklahoma, they lose to a tough Tennessee team, I think. But I don't know. I kind of think it's an ugly game. I think everybody's going to jump all over to over. I think it's an ugly game, but I worry about like overtimes and stuff like that. So Quinn Ewers will be starting, which is good for Texas, though. I do agree, but I think Manning's, the sooner they get him in there, I think he's better. I think I don't know. I'm on his coattails here. I hope for his sake they bench his ass so he doesn't have to go to like a Carol, like he doesn't do great, and then all of a sudden he's a first round, he's first quarterback or some shit like, and then Carolina, he's gonna waste away his career in Carolina, or Chicago will be, by the time maybe they'll be ready for another quarterback by then. I don't know. Somehow Fanatics let me do an 8-point teaser minus 120 last night. Wow. I got no access to Fanatics. Like I gotta make a call for that. And it's not I can make some calls for some other things that are real quick. I can just send a text, a screenshot of shit I want to do. But can't do that with Fanatics. Also, Sergeant Square, I'm teasing Texans. Yeah. Just take your money and be happy with it. Manny will be better, but not right now. That's fair. I just want to see this kid play. I do. I do. I do. But for the purposes of this, I'm taking the points here. It's hard not to take 2+ touchdowns with this rivalry. So I'm taking the over. I'm taking the points here. Like I said, I am on the under, but I'm not a big fan of it. Do as you will. I'm definitely going to tease. This is in a teaser over a couple touchdowns. I just do not think Texas comes in here and beats the shit out of them and beats them by like 20, 30 points. I don't see that. I just don't see that happening. So I'm going to say no to the over, but I'm going the other way. A couple other games. Let's see. Why does this keep doing it? Some ugly games. I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't want nothing to do with Massachusetts and Missouri. Just looking over the top 25 games. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to lay Missouri laying 4 touchdowns, but I don't trust Massachusetts. Like, I don't want nothing to do with that. That South Carolina-Alabama game, I like Alabama. To just run through South Carolina in a revenge, and not a revenge spot, but a bounce back spot after last week. Getting embarrassed. Let's just call it what it is. I think they run back. I also think Clemson runs all over Wake Forest. I'm on Penn State, USC, but I don't like it. Let me just say that. I did a free pick video with that, and with Craig Trapp, and he made some very good points. And not saying I'm not going to watch the video. Craig Trapp's Picks and Parlays, YouTube channel. Watch that video because we kind of go back and forth. Stanford and Notre Dame, can't trust anyone. Either team. They're on the no bet list right now. Cal, Pitt. It's Pitt for me. It's Pitt. It's always been Pitt. It always will be Pitt for me. I don't understand why it's not a bigger spread, but it's a little trappy for me. It just running through these because I do have to bounce here soon. Hey, listen, BYU might be for real. So I'm on to BYU as well. I don't want nothing to do with Illinois. I don't trust them to cover that many points, but I don't trust Purdue to actually put anything up. So whatever. Georgia, Mississippi State, way too many points. Maybe I look at Mississippi State in a teaser to go over like close to 40. But that's just some degenerate shit. I feel like I gotta, there's a lot of hockey that's going to be happening probably, and a lot of playoff baseball, and there's NFL. So I don't want to I never get too degenerate in college stuff because I'm strategically placing my degenerative money bankroll. Ohio State, Oregon. Let's talk about this game because I can't stand both teams. So how do they both lose? Um, let me pull up what I got. Current line is at 3. There are 3.5s out there. So depending on where you want to be, what side. If you want to be on Ohio State, you can find a 3. If you want Oregon, you can find a 3.5. So I was on Michigan State last week thinking that Oregon, I mean, not just because I'm a State fan, but thinking that Oregon would be in a look-ahead spot for Oregon. If they were, whatever. They did look, they were kind of off step maybe a little bit. So maybe they did in a way, but I am not afraid. I think Ohio State's threat. They are vastly overrated at number 2. Beating Iowa 35-7, beating a not a very great MSU team in 38-7, Marshall 49-14, Western Michigan and Arkansas. They haven't played nobody. I'm sorry. Oregon, we talked about them 31-10 last week. UCLA, they beat 34-13. Oregon State, they put it on little brother 49-14. Boise and Idaho. So not really on the other side playing anybody either. So we're not going to boast about anybody's strength of schedule thus far. Okay. But I think at home with points, I'm going to put those points in my back pocket. I kind of find it hard not to. Maybe it's just my Ohio State hatred. Maybe. But Oregon makes a teaser card for me as well. But I'm definitely on Oregon. I lean under, but didn't pull the trigger on it. But I definitely want the points, and I'm going to be that guy that takes the 3.5 at minus. I'm going to take the 3.5 at minus 115 just so I have the hook in my pocket. Maybe a last person at the ball kind of situation scores. That's where I'm at on that big game. That's a big game too. I don't have anything in Kansas State, Colorado. I don't. Again, I lean probably Colorado at home. Similar situation. Can't stand this Colorado team and just whatever, but I don't know. Kansas State might be legit, but I'm not ready to crown them legit or label them legit. And that Boise State Hawaii game, I don't not yet. So I haven't gotten to it yet. So I think the under might be in play in Ohio State Oregon game. I agree. I'm on that. It's on the maybe list, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, and it's Tuesday, so I got a couple days to mull it over. I don't know. I do. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I got a Motor City parlay for you. Shit, I almost forgot. I put this in. You guys are gonna want to get in on this. You're gonna want to get in on it. Maybe I can try and tell you the odds. What the hell, for real? Okay. There. Thursday. Brian Gillihan's going to love this. Plus 450. I'm just going to round. I got it at 451, but you guys, you know how that works. So here's your Motor City parlay while I'm there. You got the Tigers on Wednesday at minus 108. I put this together on DraftKings at about 11 o'clock my time. So 2 o'clock Eastern. Tigers on Wednesday at minus 108. It won't let me do Wednesday and Thursday because there ain't no odds for Thursday yet. So Tigers on Wednesday, Wings on Thursday, little MLB, NHL, NFL parlay. And I didn't get to Saturday college football throw in there, but 3 is my lucky number. So these are my 3 favorite teams, in not necessarily in that order. But it's the Tigers and the Wings and the Lions. Money line, just a money line. F around and find out. Parlay plus 450. You want to do pizza money, you do pizza money. It's a full unit parlay for me. I mean, I'd be honest with you. Maybe I'll pay for a flight. Maybe look, and listen, when we hit the first leg of this parlay, there will be, when we hit the first 2, there will be no there will be no hedging. By the way, shout out to anybody affected by the hurricane. If you or anybody you know, you have family or friends down there, I talked to Brian Gillihan earlier. He's kind of docked up and stationed out of the way and letting it go by. But I got some family, I got some friends down in the mid, Florida area, Tampa specifically, down that way in the coastal Gulf Coast area in the Florida. So stay safe. Stay dry. Don't worry. Place your bets early now in case power goes out later. Once the hurricane blows over, be like a waking cash, but like the power will be back on and it'd be like, ooh, money, lottery, What about the Detroit Drive? I was at the very first, never been to anything other than a kid's soccer match for my kids at that. I take that back. I've been to a soccer match. So my sister-in-law played in I don't want to call it like a beer league. I don't want to show no disrespect, but like a softball type league. And she was in town, whatever, on a travel team. And we saw that, but I've never seen a professional soccer match is what I'm trying to get to. First indoor football championship with them playing the Chicago Bruisers. There's some trivia. NHL tonight, as big Blackhawks fan, I would say the Utah tonight and their franchise home opener against Chicago. Right? You're not going to pay the money. You're going to pay the money. I mean, listen, you don't pay juice on winners. You don't pay juice on winners. I love it. Lies as a Cowboy fan. But I can never place a bet against the Cowboys. However, I can pass on a bet with the Cowboys. That's fair. You want to get down on the Tigers' Wings, you can just 2-team that. You could just 2-team it. And listen, to be fair, I'm concerned. I'm only going to tell you guys this one time. The jinx part of the superstitious part of me. Every time I take their kids or my wife to a Tiger game, we lose. It's always been against Oakland A's, but we always lose. We go to a Wings game, we go Lions game, we go to Pistons game, win. Tigers game. So that's why the Tigers Thursday game is on the fence. Because if I go to this Wednesday game and they lose, I am not attending game 4 because I will think it's me. So I will not. I will be in town. I'll be across the street. I'll be down the street. I'll be outside. I'll be wherever, but I will not be in attendance. So if they lose Wednesday, just because I'll think it's me. So, but I'll be at the Wings game, maybe. and then the Wings win. Tigers gonna cross free and a party. It's a party up in here. So, and then we're just gonna trickle down to Sunday for the Lions game because that's a game where we've already reported eligible ref. We already reported. Two team that shit. Two team it. There's your Motor City parlay though. I'm trying to think what else did we not talk about. Oh, NFL. We should run down the NFL. What I like early NFL. Okay. Contest wise, well, here. Let me go to the NFL. I'm waiting on injury stuff for the 49ers, but I because that game's always a dogfight divisional game. And at 3.5, I want to take Seattle up. Man, my phone is blowing up. I want to take Seattle up, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I probably like the under more than I like anything in that game. Hoping that this game ends in a 12-12 tie. Swear to God. Probably be on some player props. Look for a same game parlay or maybe a teaser Thursday morning, Wednesday night. Well, I don't know Wednesday night. Depends on how that Tiger game does. But let's talk NFL for Sunday. We know how I feel about the Lions. I think everybody should be on the if you don't want to do side either way, best bet in that Lions game, I think, is the under 52.5. I also like David Montgomery props. I think I'm already I know I'm on the under, but I don't think I had props available at the time. But I like him anytime touchdown. I see it at minus 170 already. Shit. But I might same game parlay some stuff for that Lions game. I think that may be a better way to get on some stuff. But I like the under straight up in that game. I like Jacksonville plus points. I think they figured some stuff out last week, and I don't believe the Bears are any good, and they sure in the hell ain't going to be any better in London. So, I'll take the Jags there. The Cardinals and the Packers. I like the Packers at home. I don't like the numbers at 5. Fucking 5. I already got it at 6. But I don't hate it. I feel better at 6 than I do at 5. The Colts and the Titans. I believe I gotta have something better to do. I don't believe. Maybe I get in on some props there, something like that. This Texans Patriots game. Now we got a new quarterback in town. Starting at home. Texans are 7-point favorite. That number is gonna probably go up. I think. I think I already bet this game earlier in the week at 6. Or at 6.5, I have it. So I see it at 7. I think that's your best number you're going to get. I think it's if you want the Patriots, wait. I think it hits 7.5. Yeah, the Jacksonville. I think the Bears are the home game in that game. Are they? I thought it was the other way around. But maybe I could be wrong. Bucks and the Saints. Let's get freaky with this game, shall we? Like this is just going to be a thing with this matchup. They're just going to sit in the middle of the ring and trade blows. Depending on Carr's status, that's my problem. But I do lean over in this matchup because I think Baker gets his. Browns, Eagles. I think I bet this early. but I see it at 8.5. I love it. I think Philly. I don't trust Cleveland's bad. They'll be the next one on the chopping block. Commanders. I'm telling you right now, it's hard for me not to take the Commanders on the money line. I'm just saying. I like this Commanders team. I like what they're doing. I like I like that kid Jane Daniels. I like, man, the kid's got to learn to freaking slide though, or he's going to be the next. He's just not built to run anybody over. And I don't want to see his career short because of that. The Commanders lost to Tampa and then have beat the Giants, the Bengals, the Cardinals, and Cleveland. But not a resume builder by any means. But the Ravens shouldn't have won that Cincy game, but they did. It beat Buffalo, and I didn't see that coming, but they beat Dallas, and I think that was more of a Dallas slip than it was anything. But they stay in games 3-2. And they started the season out slow as well against Kansas City, tough opponent, and against the Raiders at home. And I think the Raiders kind of shocked them. I think they kind of looked past the Raiders for a travel spot against Dallas. But hindsight's 2020. I'm just gonna take points in this matchup, and I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna take like the Commanders are a teaser, like match made in heaven, which scares the shit out of me because everybody else feels that way too. Like I know you shouldn't, but like the Cowboys make a teaser if we're just looking at numbers. You're gonna take the Cowboys plus 3.5 over a touchdown. You know what I mean? I don't think the Lions beat the shit out of anybody. I don't want nothing to do with Pittsburgh and the Raiders. Man, I don't like. I'll take a nap. I'll just take a damn nap. Falcons and the Panthers. This has to be an Atlanta play on a teaser down to just the money line. Seems a little too good to be true, but I think Kirky Boy coming off a great game. Against Tampa, I think he has to. Kirk shows up for these divisional games, so I think he does again. Bengals have figured maybe some stuff out. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I kind of like them minus the points. Sooner or later, they got to show up. And man, it's Buffalo for me on Monday night. It's Buffalo. It's Buffalo. It's Buffalo. The Jets they have a problem. Aaron Rodgers is running the organization. That's a fucking problem. You saw it at the end of the Green Bay. Green Bay noticed it and said, no, thank you. We're just going to keep moving with our young quarterback and our head coach. And then he goes to New York, and he knows everything about everything. Just ask him. I also have a 12-year-old that's just like that. He knows everything about everything. Just ask him. He'll tell you. I saw somebody ask, who do you think? First of all, I was bummed about Robert Saleh. He was a candidate with Dan Campbell when the Lions were hiring their coach, and he was a kind of final two with those two guys. And I don't know 100. I can't remember for the life of me if he chose the Jets or the Lions chose Dan Campbell or which one came first. Doesn't matter. I was rooting for him. He's a Dearborn native, Dearborn, Michigan. I kind of wanted the Lions to go that route. I'm happy in retrospect they didn't. Love what Dan Campbell's done. Great human being, right? I don't know if the Jets are an accurate portrayal of what Robert Saleh can bring to the table as a head coach. I don't think he was set up for success there, even though that defense was legit. I won't say that it was. I just said he's not the problem. If he is the problem, he's not all of the problem. Firing him didn't do anything. It doesn't do anything but appease your head coach. And you saw it a couple weeks ago, and he's done everything. He's a cancer in that locker room, Aaron Rodgers is. And what's he going to do now? Is he going to make you trade for Devontae Adams? He's going to make you get Nathaniel Hackett the head coach job so he can tell people he's going to just bring in a bunch of yes man because he's Aaron Rodgers. Joe Namath ain't walking through that door. Okay, and the Jets ain't doing anything anytime soon. And this, I feel like, just set that organization back further. And I think you've made a clear-cut message to the young people in that organization that he's in charge and you better be nice to him or you're next. I mean, which is sad because I think Garrett Wilson still has talent. I think Sauce Gardner talent. I think Breece Hall talent. I think the defense has got some talent. There's some talent. Are you a couple pieces probably away from making a Super Bowl run? Well, hell yeah, you can make that argument for everybody. I mean, everybody's one player away. Just ask them. You know what I mean? But this dude ain't helping. Aaron Rodgers is not. He wasn't the solution when you signed him. He ain't now. Now he's even more. He's even older and recovering from a massive injury with an attitude problem. Like, I feel for you, Jets fans. Tomorrow, Bears may be the home team on paper, but Jags play there every year. Yeah, exactly. I like that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Commanders made top 10 in power rankings. Teaser kit. All over the place. I mean, I don't want to say it because this is how you jinx that shit. But how do you not add them to every teaser card? This hair. What the hell is going on? This is total hot hair. I should just go to the airport like this tonight with my Tigers jersey on. Or I got a shirt that says Tigers versus everybody. I'm just going to show up like this. From the front, it doesn't look half bad, right? It just looks like I got my hair sticking up. But from the side, this is a whole... I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I don't know if TSA will let me through. Talked about this. I'm on Washington all over the place. Tigers looking good. I'm on them tomorrow. Hey, Mac Jones, holla at your boy tomorrow. Hit me up on the X or Twitter. I'll be there, homie. I'll be there. I'll be in Detroit. I'll be there. I'll be staying on the east side. I'll be up St. Clair Shores way for a couple of days. But I fly in tomorrow. I'm heading to the shores, getting the fit right, and then I'm heading downtown noonish. I'll be down, and I'll be east side. And I'll probably, knowing my cousin and some people I'll probably be but we got shit to do Thursday. Whatever. Ben Johnson should get a hard look to be the Nets Jets coach. I know you won't like that. So he's turned down multiple last couple of years, right? And I don't understand, what is he looking for is my question. Is he looking for, is it a spot? What's he looking for? Like, where is he looking to go? Like, because if the Lions win the Super Bowl, he picks his job, right? He just picks it. And he's great, Ben Johnson is. I do think, though, as long as you bring somebody in that doesn't want to change a whole lot, I think it's a plug-and-play type system. My thing is I think you bring Robert Saleh in to the Lions organization. Bring that hometown guy home. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him right down the road. I mean, he's still got family. I guarantee you he's got cousins. Cousins upon cousins. Cousin. That's how you talk down. Well, what up, though, cousin? What up, though? Everybody's a cousin. What up, though, is hello, hi, goodbye. F you, see you later, how's the kids? It means it all, okay? So if you're ever in Detroit and you find yourself in a bad way, just say, what up, though? And they'll leave you alone, probably. And if somebody says, what up, though, back, just keep saying it. I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, I want to bring him home because I think Aaron Glenn leaves next year, whether we win the Super Bowl or not. I think Aaron Glenn is going to go, and I don't want him to go. Let me be clear about that, but I think he does, and I love to see Robert Saleh as an assistant coach and just feeding off that energy of Dan Campbell's system. And then you maybe kind of very similar to Deuce Staley did this 2 years ago and then went to New Orleans. And he was really just like running backs coach, I think, and an assistant coach. I would love to bring him into the organization, get him in there. Both. I don't understand why I got to pick. This has been my argument for 50 years. I'm a fat kid. You didn't put one in front of me, I'm going to eat it. That's just how it is. I'm not gonna fight nobody over one or the other. I have an American Coney in Vegas, so I eat that more. But that's because it's 15 minutes from my house. But I'll be honest with you, Lafayette, if I'm in town, I tend to eat that because I can't get that in Vegas. But in a real shit, on the real, I'm going north of 8 Mile and I'm hitting National Coney Island to get me a honey because I can't get that anywhere. So that's the breakdown of Coney's for me while I'm in Detroit. And I will eat it all three of them at some point. And I'm only there till Friday morning. 75 Detroit 75 Kitchen. Never heard of it. The I-75? No, I'll probably be down Bookies on the east side. That's a bar I like Greektown. You can find me up and down Greektown, probably in the casino. You can find me up in the Greektown casino, up in the D. Probably we'll see. There's no Lions game this weekend, so I won't tailgate nowhere. But it depends. Maybe I don't know. I like everywhere. To be honest, you can find me anywhere. Best Detroit style in pizzas were Buddies. I'm a Buddies kid. I was born and raised on Buddies. That shit's in my. I think I got a T-shirt. I ain't kidding up, but it's over there. Last July I was there. I got a T-shirt. I love Buddies. Our Buddies pizza is hand down best pizza in the world. Period. That's for me. I've raised on it. When my grandmother asked me when I was a kid, where do you want to go for your birthday? Because that was our thing. My grandmother would take us anywhere we wanted for our birthday. You can have McDonald's. Take your ass up to get some church chicken. You can take your ass down to Lafayette. You take it anywhere you want to go, Leonard. Where do you want to go for your birthday dinner? Take my ass to Buddies. That's where we went. Take my ass to Buddies for years. And she would take, when it was time for her to pick, she'd make my grandfather take her there too. Because she could get a beer and a pizza. And that's all I wanted was a draft beer and a personalized pizza for four corners. Four corners, deep dish. Throw everything you can on that sumbitch. But realistically, I'm just doing the pepperoni and cheese. As I got older, light sauce, because my tummy's a little sensitive. Light sauce, extra cheese, throw the works. I want the green pepper, I want the onion, I want the mushroom, I want the Italian sausage. I don't like bacon, it makes my pizza greasy. But I'll take Canadian bacon, it's less greasy. Thicker the better. Out here I gotta travel to get Jets. But Green Lantern's good too. I don't know if you know the story, but dude that started Green Lantern was like a cousin or brother of some dude from Buddies. He stole like 5 pans out the back and started the Green Lantern pizza. So it's pretty much the same. There's a couple other pizza places that are worth honorable mention, but I keep it OG with Buddies. Jets plus 2.5 fire coach system play. Don't want to do it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Who's in charge? Like, now all you're going to see is Aaron Rodgers call every play. And he's going to be mad when they don't know what they're doing. I don't believe it. I don't. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But for me, I'm on the other way. I don't like that it's Monday night. I don't like that it's at home in New York. But I think Buffalo's learned enough to keep the ball out of his hands. And you know, I kind of lean under in that game. But that's going to wrap it up for me. It's been a minute. I've touched on college football week, baseball, NHL, NFL. Can't remember if there was anything else I wanted to touch base on, but don't forget, join the contest. Put your plays in the contest. You guys know how that shit. I just got another email. Oh, no, that was the same email. You know how that works. Don't miss out on a contest just because you forgot to put your plays in. And I won't be here Wednesday, Thursday to tell you, remind you, unless you follow me on the X. You could win a cool. Get my belt. Hold on. That one repeat hoodie. This is mine. Can't have this one, but very similar. This one's all stained anyway. You don't want it. It's been some barbecue wings shed and tears shed on this hoodie. We don't judge it. It's an around the house hoodie. Okay. It's when you're doing chores hoodie. It's when my wife wants me to change the air filter hoodie and it's cold, whatever. Anyways, good luck unless you're against me. Ride that Motor City parlay if you so desire. I'll see you guys. Go Tigers. To be on the lookout, lots of free pick stuff coming on picksandparlays.net, on the website, on the YouTube. Check out the free content. Like, share, subscribe. I'm going to tell you guys I made it this time. This time I made it. Lots of stuff coming down the pipe, okay, for picks and parlays and stuff like this. But the most important thing that we are trying to do right now is hit 50,000 subscribers. 50K. Okay? 50,000. And we're at 49,640. Okay? So we're 360 away. I feel like we can hit that if we share it out one good time. All your bootleg accounts need to subscribe. Ring that bell for notification. You'll never miss any of our free content. But put it out into the universe. You'd be surprised who wants to talk shit and talk and handicap some sports with us. Let's make some money. Plus 450 Motor City parlay. Good luck unless you're against us. I got to do it one time. Because if this hits, I want one from every one of you watching right now. By the way, hit the like button. Every one of you, I expect one for. What, you want a cookie? Yep. 451 of them. 451 of them is how many cookies I want. Good luck unless you're against me. I'll see you guys Saturday for sure. Good luck. Let's go Tigers.